Hello, lovers. Welcome back to my channel. This is a Mindset Mentor podcast with Anosong. I am your host. Thank you so much for always returning back to my videos. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay, so very quickly, I'm going to say this here, okay? Now, who do you listen to? And who do you believe in? And who are the people you walk around with? It's important to understand that the company you keep, the people you believe, those you listen to, happens to be a fundamental part of your growth in life. Now, we live in a society. This video is actually for young women who are out there, who are already frustrated, who have decided to throw in the towel because of the fact that they have, gullibly bought into the societal narrative. Today, we live in a society where people tell you that women in their 40s no longer get married, 45, 50 no longer get married. And those who are 40, who are yet to be married, have already decided to throw in the towel. No man will come after me. No man will fancy me. No man will want to be with me anymore. I see a lot of women. When people come to my office for counseling, I see a lot of people who come with this, disposition of a heartbroken woman, a woman who is still fighting with all the evil that was done to her by certain man who promised her marriage and did not marry her. Now, it's important for you to know that the people who are telling you these things, that when a woman is 40, 45, 50, they no longer get married, are people who have been clustered in a certain community. For the longest of time, they have not traveled out. They don't even know what is happening around the world. It's important for you to know that the world is evolving. People are evolving. Things are beginning to change. Now, do not sit back and allow anybody come and speak into your life and make you feel as if because you're 40, no man is going to see you beautiful anymore. No man will want to be with you anymore. People have their preferences, like, one man may like a young woman or a younger woman. The other person wants middle-aged women, and the other person wants even older women, okay? So right now we live in a world where people are going after what they want, okay? Now, you will see, in fact, that if you have ever been, in certain international clubs, you see that. You see men who will tell you that I don't want to have anything to do with any girl that is less than 30 years. I don't want to have anything to do with any woman that is less than 45 years. A lot of men are out there who are looking for these women. And these are well-meaning men who are doing very well, both financially, mentally, and otherwise. Now, and I want to believe that the reason why you see young women fighting so much to be in very bad, terrible relationship, abusive relationship, is because of the fact that they feel that if this man goes, another man is not coming. I want you to know that those who are telling you those things are really lying to you. And you need to come out from that place of, that state of mind where you're believing all of this societal narrative that is making you begin to look down on yourself and making you not to place any value on yourself because of age, okay? You see a lot of women 45, they are already gone. Like everything about them is gone. They no longer take care of themselves. When you ask them, they say, what am I going to take care of myself for? Who they see me? I've seen a lot of people tell me who they see me, okay? I want you to know that there are people who see you. There is a man out there who is praying for you. You are, going to be his testimony. Like you are his, prayer point, okay? Just as we will say, okay? Now, when you give up on yourself like that, what you are calling upon yourself is what you are thinking about yourself. That's why we talk about the power of attraction, okay? Now, we live in a world where people make you feel that, look, you're 40, you're 50, no woman is going to come for you. I want you to tell that person who is telling you that you are the biggest liar of the century. If you live in a place where all the energy you're feeling around there is that nobody's coming after for you anymore, they know you too much and all of that, you want to do something for yourself. You want to find a way to move out of that place. Like, look for a way to relocate. There are people, sometimes you stay in an environment for too long and, things stop happening for you. You want to leave that environment and try to jumpstart your life, maybe in a closer environment, but not in the same place anymore. And do not allow anybody to tell you that your own is finished. Or sometimes you give birth to one child, two, or the third child, and something goes wrong. Perhaps you are in an abusive relationship. People tell you don't leave. If you leave now, where you want to go now? Where you want to go now? You don't born picking already and all that. See, the greatest thing you can do for yourself is to stay alive for your children. And when you leave, do not bear in mind that nobody is going to see you again. Because if you do that, it's a disservice to yourself, because that is what will be attracted. People will not come for you. When you are with people who are always telling you 45, nobody goes for them, 43, 30, you don't need that company. Leave them. Let them deal with their thoughts. It's not your problem. Move out of that kind of circle. You do not need that kind of circle. Now, it's important to understand that when you step out of that company, step out of that community, or that place where people are always making you think negatively about yourself, you begin to attract positive things towards you. You begin to see yourself differently. You begin to reappreciate yourself. You begin to rediscover yourself. You find out that there's something bigger out there in the world. The world is evolving. People are looking for different things in life. Basically, not what the other person wants that they want. When you live in a small community where people are not thinking, where people have suspended their thought process, they are only relying on what people are saying. You know, you have this community setting where one person tells you that no woman outside 30 gets married. You have to hurry. You have to run against time to get married at 27, 24, 8, and tell the man that no, a man outside 40 does not get married any male. Women are always rejecting them and all of that. Now they begin to pin that into your thought. They begin to pin that into your thought. It begins to manifest, because as you think about it, you give it life. Every day you think about that thing that that person is saying to you, you give it life, and it begins to come to manifestation in your life. You need to know that the world has, gone global, evolved. People have evolved. People do not look at things that way again. I know my boss, in my place of work, my boss had a problem with his wife. About 12 years ago, I introduced somebody to him, and he told me the girl was too young. And this girl that my boss at the time was 47, and the girl I introduced to my boss was 35. He said, no. He said, this girl is too young for me. I want somebody that is about 42, 43, 44. And you sit back there and people are telling you because you're 44, no man is going to love you, no man is going to be with you. You find a man who will love you in a way that you have never been loved, okay? You find a man who will appreciate you in your lowest ebb in life, a man who will take a fall for you. I want to be there for you. I want to help you actualize your dreams and aspiration. You find that kind of man, and you find that kind of woman if you are a man. So if you are in that place where people are always teaching you how to think negatively about yourself, your future, your life, you need to know that you do not belong there. You want to leave, because as they keep putting that narrative in your head, and you keep thinking about it and thinking about it, begins to give that thought life, and it begins to manifest in your life. I wanted to bring this to you. I appreciate you so much for being here. Please subscribe if you like my videos.